So, it was you!
So, catch me if you can.
We have a runner! That's it! Let me at him!
The would-be Marquis of Carabas dispatched the Necromancer brute who ran off in pursuit of the poor little minion. The minion's poor little lower back was protesting painfully against the intense physical activity. He decided to take the elevator, giving him a moment to catch his breath. Really? His lower back asked. But the minion had no other choice. He resolved to make the jump down. By this point, the Necromancer in boots was gasping for air. The minion was huffing and puffing, even more loud. But we'll ignore that.
I'm not! Don't underestimate the gold-level courier of the Comania Express! Ah!
A characteristically catty response from the Necromancer. Tell me, what do you hope to gain from bullying me?
I get to let off some steam!
Ha-ha! You fell into my trap. In fact, all the glue in this world is created by me, using my narrator powers. I make it and the residents just gather what they need.
Rats! Oh, I'm so jealous of you guys right now. You can just jump out of your shoes and keep running, but Wait, I'm wearing boots this time. Yes!
The unnamed minion made a last-ditch escape attempt. He began his long climb, up the wall, the tall wall. He began his long climb up the tall wall.
You call that a tall wall? In urgent Neko parcel mode, I'll scale it in no time.
I'm beat. I surrender.
You've got nowhere left to run.
All right.
That was fast.
Getting caught by you here was a backup plan. I don't know if what I've done will make things better or not. Time to come clean. I am the narrator, the one who's been guiding you all this time. Okay, I guess my voice acting skills have some room for improvement. Anyway, I only did what I did because...
Why are you suddenly spilling the beans?
I poured my heart and soul into all this. I was worried you wouldn't ask. The truth is, I was one of the first conscious beings ever made by the goddess of creation. And I've known for a long time that this whole world is just a fairy tale written by the goddess of fate. I know they say that fairy tales are just made up for kids to read, but I refuse to believe that fairy tales are just fictional stories and nothing more. The reason why Constellation Metropole has 3 origin stories is that the goddess of fate wrote 3 drafts and couldn't decide which one she liked best. Then her cat trod all over them, and they all got crumpled together, so the 3 worlds just sort of folded into one. The goddess of fate was torn between them anyway, since she couldn't decide which ending was best for the dragon or the kids. So when she saw what the cat had done, she simply decided to go with all 3.
Who'd have thought? Well, what does any of this have to do with what you did?
You're not a fictional character, so you couldn't hope to understand my sorrow. Honestly, I don't think there's anyone in all of Simulalanka who would understand. every day that I experience, every interaction I have with another person, is it really all just a work of fiction? The only reason the three great clans wanted to find out the truth was for the pointless task of electing the supreme clan. I thought that once they'd learned the truth, it might make them curious enough to investigate further. But as it turned out, they just accepted it and carried on living the same old lives. I have to motivate them to keep looking for answers now that they think they've learned the truth. I have to make them uncomfortable with the superficial explanation that they took at face value. And I have to figure out, once and for all, while you real people from the outside world are still here, are we real?
Aww.
That's my full confession. Time for you to take me back. I'm guessing I'll probably be forced to make a public apology, then sentenced to half a day in solitary confinement. I definitely deserve half a day. Oh, also, pass this message on to Cape Boberano and Albizzi, if you could. The Great Clockwork Key was originally put in place jointly by the ancestors of the three clans. If the three of them had any ability to cooperate whatsoever, they'd have been able to remove it by themselves. Over all these years, not once have they ever tried removing it together.
Oh, my poor child. There's one thing you've been mistaken about this whole time.
Ah! Whose voice is that? Detective? Was that you? Your voice acting's actually pretty good.
The reason fairy tales are suitable for children is that they help them to understand the world. Fairy tales may be works of fiction, but at their heart lies an internal logic that is undoubtedly real-world truth in a condensed form. Perhaps they simplify good and evil, and perhaps they hide the darkness in metaphors. But let there be no doubt. The world within fairy tales is as real as can be. And by extension, you and your compatriots are also real.
Goddess! Is it really you?
The line that separates footnotes from narrative can never be crossed. Never the two shall meet. This is why you have never heard my voice before. But now you wish to break free from the story, and there's a cat nearby, so you can hear my echo.
Necromora!
Just your echo?
Oh, poor detective.
So, we are a part of the real world too.
My head's spinning. Albizzi just gave me a quick rundown of the situation. So you caught the detective?
Sorta. We chased him until he surrendered. Oh, and he asked us to pass on a message.
Does he really think we didn't try that? 'Cause we did! After 6 months in that place!
That was my bad. I thought it was a stupid idea at the time, so I didn't really exert myself.
I also sort of stopped trying after 3 years.
Look, you... Never mind. I'm partly to blame as well. On the second attempt, I just hugged the key and pretended like I was pulling as hard as I could.
You guys are so lazy. My granny's neighbor's pet cat has nothing on you, and it spends all day, every day sunbathing.
Anyway, you said you heard the voice of the Goddess of Fate at the end? That's amazing.
There is a world beyond our own after all.
What would you guys say to taking a trip to the outside world sometime? Otherwise, I got bashed in the back of the head for nothing.
Depends. Do either of you know how to get there? But yes, I agree we should go. And not invite the detective, just to annoy him. But maybe the reason we've never worried about whether we're real or not is that, unlike him, we weren't there to witness the creation of this world. We've never had any reason to doubt that we're real. If someone ever convinced me that these delightful dimwits, Cape and Albizzi, weren't real, I'd be devastated.
Hey there! Excuse us, but is Sino at the Academia?
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino? I'm afraid he's out on a mission right now. But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak with Amatra.
Oh?
Siraj.
Vahumana...
Yes, there are rumors he'll become
I want to report. He kidnapped. I ran as fast as I could.
There's no What kind of experiments was...
I don't...
Huh?
All I remember is it's like a... Oh! I heard...
Even if what you... But before that, I would...
You think I'm...
Please don't take it the wrong way. Sorry, but can you two wait...
Huh? Alhaitham?
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided to launch an investigation based on the leads he provided. Per protocol, this matter was...
Huh. It's kinda weird for you to be working...
You're overthinking things. My interest was piqued is all.
Really? In that case...
It's already against... Oh, never mind.
Don't you worry.
All right, in that case, I'll fill you in on what we know so far. Ilyas claimed that Siraj... Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the Academia right now. He applied for long-term off-site research 1 month ago. It's close to the time that Ilyas had given, so we've decided to head to the tavern and investigate any suspicious persons.
That's right. Arav, prepare to head out. You...
Oh, come on!
We're here, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. What's our next course of action? Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
Looks like you haven't... The new If your superior were here...
You're right. But Ilyas, Please stay.
He's the same as ever, casually ignoring people just like he did back at Aruv.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need him to understand my position. Arav has just as many doubts about but unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is. With his that question, the test was strict. This is why.
Excuse, I've had a.
No. Then why did?
Well,
Really? A misperception, perhaps.
Acting Grand Sage Al Hatham? We've apprehended.
Siraj?
No, it's the Kasharawar.
wait, what have I got my.
I would like to ask him.
Of course.
Do you know
Yeah, that.
what were the details?
He's doing so. He contacted me and we had originally agreed to meet at.
Perhaps Siraj was. The good news is, regardless. Do you have any more questions?
No.
Oh, we conducted a However,
I've read some papers.
I see.
Follow me.
Add Ash. Add Ash. Thank you for
Oh, Hatham, are you serious about?
I thought you.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, so you're not.
You couldn't. For the time, he submitted a. From violate my opinion.
So
He's most like.
that sounds Ilyas? Can you try to remember things again?
I'm sorry.
It is possible for a person. However, now.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person. But
Do tell.
the first is to get my. I'm not sure.
And the second thing?
Not however.
Losing your memory.
Oh, thank you. I have so. But amidst all that, nevertheless, I have you all to thank. Now,
I see.
Take it easy.
This is where you've been, Tainari? That's...
Shh. Keep your voice down.
Tainari? Am I going to tell Tainar?
What happened?
Okay, you just have...
Really?
No.
Oh. I don't know. It's different after I got...
Could it be?
So that's how this whole mess happened. Traveler.
Mr. Forest Watcher,
I gave him some... I told him that his symptoms...
what do we do?
If memories, a small number grow in... There, I'll ask the Kara.
All right.
Contaminated region. Is that why you two are also...
Yep.
Doesn't... The only thing...
We feel this...
All right. There's no time to... Excuse me. I'd like to purchase... Closed?
They were our caravan. All the merchants.
I don't get it. Raising...
Mr. Ford, we asked her. We can't keep waiting.
So, how many people...
That crook...
Nope.
Even if I...
What the heck?
It came out of no... We were all
I see.
Oh, but of course... not only that, but...
Enough.
Maybe, if you're interested...
All right.
That mechanical 10 of us might. Didn't the academe our salaries eat?
After the good, turns out, however, a caravan carrying whatever the case.
Take it easy.
I heard from the caravan. We don't normally see it, only shows up.
You haven't tried.
We have, however, it apparently lived once its stash grew. Our thing!
We learned of its behavior, assuming normal if I were its, but it only goes...
Right.
So...
Do you have any more...
Yes, Oh...
Under constant external here's what we... If we have, well, chatting...
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our...
We don't need anything. We'll also need...
Oh, yeah. No...
I'll have to decline once it appears captured.
Don't worry.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter...
Then let's get to...
Okay.
This Sumpter beast isn't familiar.
The Sumpter beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it. Why'd it stop?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry. The caravanners grew disheartened after their goods were stolen, so they probably didn't feed their animals as scheduled. Let's give it something to eat.
Did you?
It looks strong.
Stay put! Go get it, Zero Grace!
I'm going in!
Clouds high. The birds call!
Here comes the catch. Quietly now.
I don't know why. Stolen item. You came from the. If you take us.
It reacted.
We can't be.
Okay, so you want the crag to lead us in?
That's right. The contaminated. If we charge. I've been studying.
Paimon gets it.
It doesn't have to. I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack.
It seems to.
Listen to me. We'll be back soon. I'm not sure. But we should return.
Oh! These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them. Don't worry. No.
No need.
Reward?
But I retrieved the. Oh, and.
Noted.
Let's return to the village.
Oh! Hi there, Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment.
No need.
Oh.
But once I'm done, he gets a. I'll go prepare the medication.
How is he? Doing. That's wonderful! Oh, yeah. Yeah, Suna didn't get mad.
It's nothing.
Of course I did.
Yes, we're going to the. I'm leaving everything.
Huh?
Many things are learned by doing. And one. Deal with.
That's right. All right. Master, Traveler, hi.
I'm sure we'll be. You put too much. Let's return and.
Uh-huh. It's 4:28 p.m.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Would you care to sit down? If you ever...